Okay, so Charleston, what we've been doing the last couple weeks is side-by-side Charleston. We're going to do some of that tonight, but I also want to give you guys a little extra something for beginners if you've been coming to lessons, which would be 20s Charleston. Bump looks like this.
Yeah,
Bump, bump. You do have to say bump when you yeah, so we'll be going through some of that. And actually, my partner is very cool because she has no idea what we're going to be teaching. She's very patient in the fact that we have no plan. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is learn the basic footwork pattern. I'm going to try this big circle here. If it doesn't work, then we'll separate it so we can follow. The first thing we're going to do, though, leaders, we're going to take a step back onto our. Actually, before we do that, let's talk about the basic posture. Everyone jump up, land the ball at your feet. Get a nice kind of bouncy feel right here, like you're playing basketball or tennis or something like that. That's what we want to feel like when we're dancing. We want to stay in the ball of our feet, whatever we're doing tonight. First thing we're going to do, leaders, we are going to shift our weight to our right, shift your weight onto your left foot. What this does, leaders, that means I can step on my left, follows you can step on your right. We're all going to take a step backwards. Leaders left, follows right. Good. Take a step forward again. Try it a couple times. So back, forward, very easy. Back, forward. And that's what we're going to do. Leaders with our left leg follows your right. We're going to kick forward, kick, and then step down on that leg. So the whole sequence now is going to be rock, step, kick, down. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to take the other leg. So leaders, our right leg follows your left. You're going to kick that forward, kick, and then hold. Let's try that up to that point. So we're going to go rock, step, kick, hold. One more time. We're going to go rock, step, kick, hold. Great. Oh, yeah, that was perfect for you guys. Okay, finally now we have this hold here. We're going to kick back with the leg that we were holding on, so leader's right follows left, and then we're going to step on it. And I'd say it's real important to get the sequence done. You're going to hold, kick, and then step. A lot of people want to take out one of those when they're beginners when they get off beat with the music. So the whole thing together, and we'll try this in just a second, it's going to go rock, step, kick, hold, kick, step. What we're going to do right now is we're going to learn how to connect with our partner. So leaders, I'm going to take my right hand, I'm going to fish it around to basically underneath her arm and then to her far hip. Follows?
Follows, you'll take your left hand and put it on your shoulder. Make sure it's not too far behind the shoulder so you can't turn out. Make sure it's not too far in front. Just drape it across and you can put it lower or higher wherever you need to.
So let's all do this, and then have your front arm not connected at this point. We will connect when we do some moves and stuff, but for now, just leave it free. Probably all have that? Cool. All right, now we're all going to try to dance together. Let's do this a couple times without music, then we'll do it. 5, 6, here we go. Back, forward, back, forward, back. So the first thing I want to do is let's just go with our partner here, and in closed position. So now, instead of having my hand on her hip, I want to think about basically just connecting maybe a little bit more across like her rib cage on her back here, and I'm facing my partner a bit more, kind of like, not square, but kind of like a V. Yeah.
Follows your hands are pretty much in the same place.
Yeah. So now what I want to do is I want to just shift left and right leaders, kind of sway with us a little bit. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do a rock step as a partnership. Now realize when we're rock stepping in this V formation, we're going to have to open kind of like a book. Because if we both rock step straight back, it's going to have this weird scratchy feel we don't want. So think about this opening like this, rock step. Very easy. So step, rock, step. Sway, rock, step. Great. So this is essentially the basic in East Coast swing in closed position. What we want to do now is talk about how we communicate the follow between it as we're going to Charleston. So what's happening in East Coast swing is I'm stepping down, and you can feel it on my forward step. I'm going down. And if the step is follow, if she's been dancing long enough, she's going to feel my weight going down, she's going to match that because she's trying to follow. So what I'm going to do with Charleston is I want to make sure that I'm actually going to go up at that point. So instead of going down, rock, step, up, down. So even if she doesn't know that Charleston can happen next, she's going to feel my whole frame go up a little bit before I go down. And that's going to get her to go to Charleston with me. Even if she doesn't try to, even if she tries to take a step, try it. Rock, step, boop, I have her right there, she's going to go with me. Okay? So now we know how to actually start Charleston either from side-by-side position or from closed position in another dance form. So we're going to go back now, we're going to be doing our Charleston. What I want to talk about now is getting the girl in front. So we're going to be doing this. Bump, bump, bump. Then we can transition back to side-by-side again. I'll explain how to do that transition. And we're going to do some cool things from that position. So, bringing the girl around. I'm going to do my rock step just like before. Let me do one basic first. Rock, step, kick, on my rock step, I'm going to take her and then wind her up on I guess the third. So the rock step's a little bit more of an opening there, because I'm prepping her to come around in front of me. And then I'm just going to bring kick down. So if you love, watch what she does. Let's go right into it. We're going to go rock, step, kick, step. She's basically, I'm kicking a little bit wider than her foot here, so we don't want to conflict and get our feet together. So make sure we kick a little wide, follow just going to kick right between there, not too high. Alright, to make it clear, I guess, let's face our partners right now, just in a match hand position. Leaders, I want you to take a step backwards and just tap. So tap, and then step forward and tap, and step, actually. And so now we're just going to tap forward, and then step backwards. Tap, step, tap, step. You may notice it's the same sort of Charleston skeleton where my leg is going in the same direction at the same time in music, but I'm tapping and stepping at a slightly different time. I'm no longer kicking. Bump, bump. Now, for those of you that are feeling easier, you guys get this down. There's additional styling to this, where my ankles are going to be going like this as I'm doing it. So watch what I mean by this. I'm going to go switch, 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 switch. Bump, bump, bump. So now that we're doing our basic here, what's called Twenties Charleston, bump, bump. I want to talk about a basic turn four. Looks like this, bump, 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 bump. Now the trick here is that the follow still has to keep the same rhythm, which is steps and taps, because a lot of follows, like do it the bad way, like make sure step backwards. A lot of follows when they do this, bump, bump. And by doing that, by committing her weight to the back foot, we just destroy the pattern, so we can no longer continue to do the thing that we're doing. We have to do something else. Yeah. So what I want to think about is tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step. So all she's going to do is she's going to turn around, tap, and then come back to her partner. So now we have this thing where we can go from side-by-side Charleston to 20s Charleston. We have a turn in 20s. Now let's talk about getting back to side-by-side. Bump, 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 bump. Okay. So what's going to happen here is, I think it's on the 7, but I don't want to tell you wrong. I'm going to try 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay. So the first 5.5, 6 counts are going to be the exact same as your basic 20 Charleston. 5, 6, 7. So on the 6, I want you guys to start thinking about leaders, turning your follow back to be side by side with you. So watching this again, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So really, it starts in the 6, it's really happening on the 7, where she's going to be turning and stepping and committing herself. So 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bump, bump. So really, I think 6, but the majority of the move is happening on the 7.
Charles, you're going to keep your same footwork. Step, step, step. It's pretty much the same thing. You're just doing it it's in a different direction, but it's in the first direction that you were doing. You're going back to that.
So tap, step. Then we go back to our rock step. And then at that point, we're doing our regular rock step.
Instead of tapping your step, or your thinking.
Yeah, so the first Charleston. What we're going to do now, final exam. We're going to start off, we're going to sway, bump, bump, rock step, sway, sway, rock step, kick step, bump, bump. We're going to do one basic, and we're going to front, bump, bump. Do one basic here. Then we're going to turn her, the basic turn we did. Bump, 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 bump. Do one more basic, bump. Now we're going to bring her back to the side in this next one here. Bump, there we go. Bump, bump. Now we're going to do our basic thing. So just a sequence we'll do. So I know it's a lot to remember, so just try to do it something. But the one thing I did want to tell you guys how to get back out of Charleston and actually each coach whatever else you're going to be doing. So suppose we're doing side-by-side Charleston here. And I want to get back into my East Coast pattern. What I'm going to do now is instead of rock step kicking, I'm actually going to take my weight going down to the floor with it. That's how she knows your step instead of your kick. So for example, rock, step, step, step. Now back to that rock, step, sway, sway pattern we did. So it's actually East Coast swing if you guys have been here before. If you have been here before, you're already learning something without realizing it. So keep coming back and looking easy.